Limited, located in Stuart Castle, Duncan's Trelawney, Jamaica. We broadcast on FM 96.7 locally and is heard worldwide on fitfmja.com. Our mission is to amplify diverse voices and opinions, inform, educate, entertain, and engage listeners of all ages and lifestyle while promoting responsible community development. Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music.
Cultural Mix, an exciting radio show identifying and showcasing cultural diversity across the world through music, interviews, and lively discussions. Join Bev Moonchild on Fit FM 96.7, Fridays 6 to 8 p.m. Cultural Mix, everything cultural. Tune in. Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music.
Know yourself, know your roots, know your culture. You're in tune to Cultural Mix with Bev Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7, Fridays 6 to 8 p.m. I'm Mara Sedat.
No way. Never let it make you wear a frown. Well, you are only one life to live. So your best shot, you've got to give. Yes, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. I'm standing 10
Cultural Mix, Cultural Mix, every Friday afternoon, 6 to 8 p.m. with Bev Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7. Cultural Mix, Cultural Mix, Cultural Mix, Cultural Mix, Cultural Mix.
There may be obstacles in your way. Just remember, Rome wasn't built in one day. I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 above them all. You keep your sanity. Yes, facing all kind of constraints every day. In this life, your dues you've got to pay. Yes, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall. Well, I'm standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 feet tall, standing 10 among them all. I'm standing 10, I'm standing 10 feet tall. I'm standing 10, I'm standing 10 feet tall. Standing
10 feet tall. We can't manage that one, man. Standing 10 feet tall. Standing 10 above them all. So, folks, we are here live, yes, and I can hold this note for this one. So you notice me can sing and go on like me can sing, right? So we are here. Thank you for joining us already. It is Cultural Mix, your Friday evening program on the one and only radio station in Trelawney, Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music. I am your host, Bev Moonchild, and I'm asking you kindly to be with me until around about 8 o'clock, about that time. So thank you for those of you who have joined me already on Facebook Live. And I say, welcome, 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 welcome in our African language, Akwaba. Thank you for being here. It is really awesome. Really, really nice Friday evening. We have rain on this side of the island. I don't know where else rain is falling, but this evening it's raining. But I noticed, Julia, when I drove into Fit FM, the place dry like what? Always around here so dry, even when rain a fall out the road. So we are dry on this side, but it has been raining. Lovely Friday evening for you to stay with me on Cultural Mix until we're ready to leave, right? So thanks to those of you who have joined us already. If you are just joining us for the first time on Cultural Mix, we talk, we have discussions, everything cultural. We talk about lifestyle, and this evening more than anything else, we're going to be talking about lifestyle, right? So thank you folks for being here with me. And of course, we are going to be having an awesome evening this evening. Our last program, I want to say thanks to our last guest that we had. Really want to extend thank you for being here with us last, when was that? It was Friday? My God, the time just passed by so quickly. Really so quickly. Sometimes when you look, Friday come back and you wonder, then how Friday come back so quick? But guess what? Them say, what? In the last time, how did that quote go? In the last days, time going fly. The people who know the Bible, just tell me quickly what that quote is about. But last Friday we were here, and I can't imagine that this Friday we are here again so quickly. Can you imagine? This evening we have some ladies, and they're going to be joining me shortly. And we're going to have a catawampus time on Cultural Mix this evening. Really awesome. So guess what? Those of you who are here, just share the live so far. And guess what? You're going to invite your friends. Tell them to come on. Come. Let us see what is popping on Cultural Mix. So we see Keisha and Tanya. And guess what? I call her my sister now because she's Keisha Tanya Edwards. There in Canada. Thank you, Keisha, for joining. And Rosalie Chung, you're watching, of course, always with us. And she is in the UK. And we always say, Rosalie, we know what time it is in the UK. Now we know. It's almost midnight. And you are with us. We really want to say, we really love you for that. Thank you so much. Fruit Tree was here with us last week as our guest. And she really poured out some poetry, man. And we enjoy those poetry last week, Fruit Tree, and tell you we're going to get that book. So when we get that book, we're going to be talking again as to some of the poems and so on. So we thank Simone Dwar Fruit Tree for being here with us last week. Really awesome. We want to big you up. So we are live on Facebook, live on IG, live on YouTube, and we are of course on the 96.7 band. So call everybody, all of the people who you know want to listen to a cultural show on a Friday evening. Tell them to come on over to Fit FM 96.7 and tune in to Cultural Mix with Bev Moonchild, your host this evening. We're really going to have an awesome evening. Share the live with your friends, please, whether you're on Instagram or whether you're on Facebook. Please, me a beg you. Just do me that one little favor there and just go and share it. So, Keisha, we're asking you please to share the live. Rosalie, share the live with your friends. They are going to enjoy it this evening. And, of course, all the other evenings. People, we're having a warm time this evening with our friends as they come on. We thank them so much. They should be here now, but anytime soon, you're going to see them walking in beautiful, fearless, and flawless queens. So we're going to be hearing their stories as they come this evening. We're going to take a little break for a little music, and then we come right back at you. Soon come.
Just one glance, I'm affected by your radiance, yeah. You know I've got to tell you this, It's just an affirmation. I love the way the divine create you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, you're all by the speaking. No words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind. Your tender love is so sensual, therapeutic, beneficial, illuminates and heals my soul. The aura that surrounds you, so hard to resist you. Magnetic field pulling me closer. I love the way the divine create you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, your whole body speaking, no words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind. The vibration I'm feeling, boundless, no ceiling. With you I'm soaring high. Stream of love keep flowing, tree of life growing. I eat and never die. I love the way the divine creates you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, your whole body speaking, no words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind. Your tender love is so sensual, therapeutic, beneficial, illuminates and heals my soul. The armor that surrounds you, so hard to resist you. Magnetic feeling pulling me closer. Love the way the divine creates you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, whole body speaking, no words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind.
Cultural
The vibration I'm feeling,
every Friday.
create you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, your whole body speaking, no words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind. Your tender love is so sensual, therapeutic, beneficial, illuminates and heals my soul. The aura that surrounds you, so hard to resist you. Magnetic field pulling me closer. I love the way the divine creates you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, your whole body speaking, no words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind. The vibration I'm feeling, boundless, no ceiling. With you I'm soaring high. Stream of love keep flowing, tree of life growing. I eat and never die. I love the way the divine creates you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, your whole body speaking, no words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind. Your tender love is so sensual, therapeutic, beneficial, illuminates and heals my soul.
Me know the words, man. Me know the words. Me know the words. That is Imara there with I love the way. Yes, man, Miral, right down one of the line, you know. I love the way you groove and whine to my rhythm. Ladies, welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to the studios of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music. People, we are having Full House Friday. When you look now, we have some beautiful ladies. So welcome back, everyone. It's Cultural Mix, and we are, of course, in the studios of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music. I'm your host, Bev Moonchild, and we want you to stay with us until 8 o'clock. Whole heap of things are going this evening on Fit FM. You're wondering what is happening on Cultural Mix this evening? The flyer said some people start living after 40, some stop living at 40, some just start. Well, guess what? These ladies are living it up. Yeah. Look at them. Look how they're fabulous. Look how they're fabulous, 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 fearless, and flawless. Yeah. So we just setting up there so everybody can, be able to talk at the mic. So once you just pass it along. We have the card so it can work out. So I said fearless and flawless. Oberlin, who came up with that name?
My daughter came up with the name. My daughter, she came up with the name and it just clicked. Just like that, yes.
Because you think that you are all fearless.
Fearless and flawless.
And flawless.
Yes.
So let the people know who we have in studio this evening.
I'm Elsa Smith. Yes, I'm Elsa Smith, and I'm happy to be identifying with this group of wonderful ladies. I am from this parish.
Okay.
Up in the hills of Trelawney, Lime Tree to be exact. And I'm just pleased to be here. I am a fan of this page, and I will continue to watch and enjoy as we share culturally.
What is happening? Yes. Yeah, we just want to mic you up some more. Yes. Right. So we just heard from
Elsa,
and now we move to
Oberlin. So I am Oberlin Smith White. 64, going to 65 years old. Yes. I am proud of my age, so I tell it everywhere, every time, every day, because age is more than a number. It's a state of mind. So if you have the state of mind to live, you will live. But sometimes we die before we even start living. Mm-hmm. So this group of ladies, fearless and flawless, we are fearless in the sense that we challenge and we do everything that life has to offer us. Mm-hmm. And we are flawless in that we forgive. Yes, we grow. We do good to others, irrespective of who. We just do without asking for even thanks. If you say thanks, well, it is well. But we just do good for others. So we have grown, and we will continue to grow. And as we grow, we get more flawless.
I love that. I love that.
I'm Barbara Josephs. And as Oberlin said, I'm 58 years old. And I am a part of this group because I am flawless and I'm fearless. And as this group, we need vibesy. And we are the vibesy person. We are vibesy person. So we are here to show persons who believe that they just can't make it over 50. That 50 is behind them, that they are over the hill, as persons will say, I'm over the hill now. So certain things, no, we have just begun.
You hear that, people?
Yeah, we have just started. So we are going and going and going. You need to catch us.
They're unstoppable. Unstoppable they are. So we have to ask your daughter now to add on unstoppable on it. Fearless, flawless, and unstoppable.
Oh,
yes.
We love
same,
that.
So, same.
Yeah, we love that.
Fearless, flawless, and unstoppable. Yes, ladies, we're really, really happy to have you. So where in Trelawney are you from, Elsa?
Lime Tree, Glastonbury. More people know it by that name.
That's up in Larimer's way.
Yes, right in the community where the Custis is from.
Yes, you're proud of your Custis.
Yes, very proud of my Custis.
Yes, proud of your customers, and we're happy to have you.
Thank you.
One of the things that I've always looked at is I have been watching Oberlin on Facebook, and people, if there was ever envy or bad mind for somebody, it's me have it. Because when I look at this lady, me say this lady surely past 50. And me know she probably past 62. But when you look at what she's doing, me say, no, man, I have to talk to her.
Yes.
Me have to. And then now we started talking a little more on Facebook. Oberlin, tell me about this lifestyle that you have now. Because me see you enter a bodybuilding competition, you know.
Where should I start?
Right where you can start.
All
Anywhere.
right. At age 40,
Mm-hmm.
me know me have to come back by your program still, you know.
Yeah.
Because I'm launching my book next year, March, the 8th of March next year.
Okay.
That's my birthday.
Okay.
But at age 42, I was diagnosed with diabetes mellitus. That's the sugar diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I was diagnosed with hypertension, and then pituitary adenoma, and thyroid nodules. And
You want to have so much something?
but I'm more, and sometimes I can't remember them. To be honest, no, I'm not joking. Irritable bowel syndrome, yeah, and diabetes insipidus, and some more. Yes, that my body just started attacking itself, and I was so. When I went to Darfur, because I went on 3 police UN missions.
Oh, you're a former
Yes,
police
I'm a
officer.
former, yeah.
Okay.
Police officer. So I went on 3 missions. So when I went to Darfur, I had the time to start reading up myself. The internet became my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I started reading, and I said, when I go home, I'm going to change my lifestyle. Because when I was in Darfur, I wasn't sick for the 2 years. The doctor didn't want to send me, because I just came out of the hospital when I did. You hear that for people either gather water?
Mm-hmm.
Literally, because when my pituitary gland was shrinking and it sits in water, and I had to go to university to pull the water, and they told me I would have to do it from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But when I was in Darfur, I wasn't sick for the 2 years I was there. So I live very simple, eat Jill, a little vegetable, named Jill, and but I came down to about 140 pounds, but I was very thin, but I wasn't sick. You
Okay.
know, only medication I took at the time was the medication for diabetes mellitus, the sugar. So when I came home, I started juicing, just juice. I juice everything and I started to feel better. And let me tell you something. About 4 years now, I haven't been to the doctor.
Wow.
Yeah, and I take no medication now. I remember going to the doctor and he give me medication for this, medication for that. And I said, doctor, I can't take so much medicine. And he said, I have to give you them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But when I started juicing, I realized that I was getting better and better until now. I take not one medication at all. So, Jim, I retire.
Mm-hmm.
I had been to the gym about 2 times before. 1 time for 3 months and 1 time for a month.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that doesn't make any difference. I started training, working out when I retired because I did flabby. When I hold my arms like this, I could play piano.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I started working out, and then I wanted legs, really, because I wanted to be hot stuff in my whole age. Yes. Hot Gala Road, yes. So I went to the gym mostly for legs. But when I started, you know, you could work just at one part of your body. You had to work the whole package.
The whole
And I
body, yeah.
started looking good. I said, no, man, I love this. I love it. So in 2017, I bought a ticket to go to the bodybuilding competition at UTEC. So it was me alone. So I bought a VIP ticket. So I was right up front. And when I saw the ladies on stage and they were strutting their stuff, I said, I wonder if I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So the Monday morning, I asked my trainer, Mr. Johnson, I said to him, can I do what I saw the ladies on stage doing? He said, oh, you mean Oberlin? Age now,
Nothing to do with it.
muscles have no age.
Mhm.
So I started training. That was in January 2018. I
So
wanted
how old were you when you started that training?
61.
Massey McCain.
Yeah, 61. So, because I was retired.
Yes.
So,
yes.
so I started training, but that year I injured my knee, so I couldn't compete. So I competed in April and got a first place in an international competition in Montego Bay. And then I competed in Jamfa and I got second place and third place. And I have 5 competition medals, 3 for first place, 1 for second and 1 for third. So I wanted to compete this year, but because of COVID last year, we didn't have a competition. And this year the competition, I thought we were going to do it in October, but it postponed again because of the COVID. So, but apart from that, I decided to live, to live. And I tell myself, I am going to live. As a matter of fact, some people said I'm presumptuous because I don't know God's plan. But I say when we are young and we are planning to grow and to go to school, don't we plan and say we are going to be a teacher and we are going to be a doctor? We make plan. We don't know God's plan. So I plan to live to 100. Yes, that's my plan. Yes. So I am doing everything. So I eat well and I live well because that's where I am planning to go. So it's all about the state of mind. So I can do everything that the young people do. I do it too because age is more than a number. It's a state of mind.
Can you whine and go down?
We're going to do that tonight. We have the competition. We have the bodong there tonight. Yes, we're going down there tonight. When we leave here, that is we're going to have social and we are go down there tonight. Yeah. So you will see the video. Yeah.
So, yeah, one no. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break now from Cultural Mix, and we soon come back after this one and go to question. It's Cultural Mix. We'll be back.
Oh yes.
Put your loving on me.
Oh.
Yeah. Loving on me. Take a look in the mirror. What do you see? Do you see you or do you see me? Do you feel love or do you feel hate? Then if you feel hate, then baby release. Come put your loving on me. Baby put your loving on me. Yeah. Come put your loving on me. Baby put your loving on me. Yeah. Say no, tell me your problems and think I'm dumb. I got a solution and you're so welcome. You over 30 and your body not done. So get up and rock and get up and come put your loving on me. Baby put your loving on me. Yeah.
Cultural Mix. Cultural Mix. Every Friday afternoon, 6 to 8 p.m. with Bev Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7. And we tune in every Friday. We lock in. Aisha Roxana.
What do you see? Do you see you or do you see me? Do you feel love or do you feel hate? Then if you feel hate, then baby release. Come put your loving on me. Baby put your loving on me. Yeah. Come put your loving on me. Baby put your loving on me. Yeah. Say no, tell me your problems and think I'm dumb. I got a solution and you're so welcome. You over 30 and your body not done. So get up and rock and get up and come put your loving on me. Baby put your loving on me.
Nothing that we could compare. Well,
She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got your problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you can solve it. She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got their problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you. Now if you feel down and all alone, and you need a friend to call you home, I'll be there for you. No more to run. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. Come put your loving on me. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. People have a talk, so let them talk. One thing about life, everybody fast. I know baby girl, tell the one that them for mass all your poor workers. Much less your boss, put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got your problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you can solve them. She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got your problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you. Now take a look in at the mirror. Tell me where you see. Now you see you, or do you see me? I'm a militant woman with vibrancy. Nice sexy body, come put it for me. You are run them young girl foot crazy. Plus you over 30 and you over 40. Boy, she just mighty than a number. The baby girl, let me see you where them angles. Show me where you got. It's a lot. Put your loving on her. Hey baby, put your loving on her. Yeah, just put your loving on. She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got your problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you can solve that. She got the real situation, baby.
Loving on me there, Papa Michigan. Now you would have known Papa Michigan from Michigan and Smiley, but he's Papa Michigan now. Welcome back, everyone, to Cultural Mix, your Friday evening program on Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music. I'm Bev Moonchild, your host. And guess what? We have a full house this evening with some fearless and flawless and unstoppable ladies, queens.
Yes.
Guess what? We have been hearing from Oberlin, a member of the Queen Posse, and she's been telling us about her story. Really, really inspiring and awesome. But Oberlin, somebody on Facebook is asking, what is Jill Jill? You said when you went to Darfur.
Jill is a vegetable. It looks like spinach, but that's what they call it. Maybe it's Arabic, but it looks like spinach.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that's greens.
Yes, it's a green, yeah.
So Judith Green, she's in my friend in Canada. Decide to live. Wow, what a powerful statement when you said you decided to live.
Yes.
Because I don't think a lot of us really living, you know.
Yes.
We're just going from day to day.
We're existing.
That's
Not
the word.
living.
We're not
Yeah,
living.
not living.
And talk to those people, Oberlin. People who not really live.
If we love God, we live. God made us in his image, in his likeness. God gave us everything to live. And if we really love truly, and we say we are a Christian people and we say we are a Christian country, we need to take care of ourselves and we need to live to please God. Not only spiritually, emotionally, every alley we need to practice in our living and live life to its fullest. We don't tell people that they have to go to party to live, because I don't party. Really, although tonight I'm going to go down there. I never go down there, but I'm going to go down there tonight. Yeah, understand? Because, yes. But let me tell you something. If we really love God and the creation, God made us perfect beings. If we truly love him, we would worship him and give praises to him by taking care of ourselves and living to the fullest and fullness and to God's glory. So please, my friends, live to please God.
Yeah.
Live, not just exist. Go through life, but live.
And that's what a lot of us do, just going through life.
Just going through life.
Yeah.
And when we reach 40, let me say something here. We are trauma bonded to our colonizers. When we were during slavery, then our foreparents were in slavery. Remember the slave masters, they used to get free people from Africa Yes, yeah, because free people from Africa, they go to Africa, capture these people and take them to and enslave them. So by the time they give us a lot of salt to eat and a lot of sugar. And by the time we reach 40, we are old. So they discard us. And they say we're old. We coming out of slavery. I can understand our foreparents, they couldn't read. But now we are intelligent. As we reach 40, we say we're old. You understand? We just condition ourselves to think that when we look here, people from Jamaica leave from Jamaica, I am sure, and go to America and vote for Biden, who is 78 years old. But by the time people from Jamaica go to America and vote for Biden, who is 78 years old. But yet in Jamaica, as you reach 40 years old, we're following the enslavers. We are doing just what the enslavers did to us. We are doing it to each other. We just start living when we reach 40, just young. And when you reach 78, you're full of experience. You understand? So you still have, like in America, people don't retire. Don't. So in Jamaica, since we have to retire to something else, not to a life of sitting down until, because if you don't move the body, you die.
Yes.
If the body don't move, the body die. So when we start sitting down, we are killing ourselves. We are calling death. And if you call death, it will come. Yes.
A body in motion stays in motion.
This is my message.
Yeah, yes, amen. Amen. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Judith is saying, thank you, Oberlin. Really inspiring. She's in Canada. And Keisha is saying, amen.
Yes.
Julie May, life begins at 40. Tell them, Julie May, that life really begins at 40. Paulette Holness, she's here. And good night, studio festive bud.
Yes.
That's Melcinda, she's Smith Drummond. She's joining us. Good evening, enjoying the program. That's Telma Gomez. Thank you, Telma, always with us, always faithful, always present. So, Oberlin, you are inspiring people.
Yes.
To live. To live. Not just exist.
Not just
and not
exist.
just
Yes,
go
but
from-
live.
A lot of us just going from day to day.
Yes.
Yeah, we just have said so. We wake up on morning, we do the same thing again. We come home, we work, we just come home and go to bed, go sleep. We're not living.
No.
That's not life,
But the
really.
thing about it, we tell ourselves that we are Christians.
Mm-hmm.
God wants us to enjoy this earth. That's why He put us here, to enjoy the earth and to live, eat well, sleep and exercise. And if we do that, we will live
Yes.
and enjoy and stop miserable and tell people, say, me can't do better and me no know. When we complain, how does that help us to
It doesn't
complain?
help. It breaks
How
down the
does
body.
that? But yes, of course, because when you complain and stop complaining, whatever you're complaining about, it still exists. So if you have something to do, I just do it. Yes, if I have something to do, I just do it.
Yes.
I can't bother with it. I don't complain at all. I am great every day. Ask anybody who knows me. I am great. How are you? I'm great. I am great. God is great. I am great. God made me.
Speak it
Yes.
in.
Yes.
So,
and if you speak, words are very powerful. So whatever we want in life, we have to ask for it. We have to speak it into being. You know, whatever we want, we have to speak it. Speak it, and we will get it.
Yes.
I am rich. I say that every day. I am rich, and I am rich because I am rich. Because God made me in His likeness and in His image, and God wants everything good for me. I don't like to hear the people say God is going to burn you, and God is good. God never make us for these things. God made man, and it's only because of sin that we encounter some things that we encounter. But we are pushing ourselves into the pit before we reach there. Yes.
Yes, amen.
And we need to live.
Just remember your name again. Barbara, talk to me, Barbara. Because you were saying earlier how in love you are with the garden, you were saying?
Right. As I was telling Moonchild, that I'm in love with the Garden of Eden. With the garden. I love, and each time I just envisage myself being into that garden. And I ask God to inspire me that when I walk, I can see things and to say, this can heal you, that can heal you. Because speaking to you, I am a victim of 4 accidents. I broke my neck, I broke my back, and 2 other accidents which were irritation of the neck and the back. But I am still here. And being here, it doesn't mean that all has been lost. I'm going and I'm going. It takes nothing. Don't tell me. I always say to them at work, whenever I come to work, I come to work. But when I am sick, I stay home. So work me when I come. I don't use my illness as an hindrance to do nothing at all. Don't tell me that you are sick, so you can't do this, and you are sick, you can't do that. Miss Joseph, you are that, you can't. No, I try everything. I live alone and I do things for myself. And persons will say, oh, you live alone at this. No, I am enjoying it. I do enjoy it. I cook every day because I love cooking. I like a variety. My plate must be colorful. I eat with my eyes. I eat with my eyes. So when I prepare my meal, I just look at it. I enjoy it. I look at the way it looks and enjoy it. My natural juice, when I start in the mornings, I start with my detox tea. And from that, my fruits every morning. Then my cereal, my food, my natural juice. In the evening, I'll just take a shake. And I'm good. And I do my exercise. Even though work at times may inhibit me from doing that, but I try my best. If at times I get home at night and I said I feel like I want to go and walk, I will walk the perimeter of my scheme 3 times, which would be 6 miles. And I do that. So persons need to know.
But you live alone and you go cook every day?
Every day. Every day. I'm on a program now at work, and they laugh at me to say every morning, if they say 6 o'clock in the morning, they are picking me up for us to go to the country. When they come, my porridge is there ready. I do my porridge. One of my managers said to me, tell me, do you use a checklist? Because I have my porridge, I have my fruits, I have my juice, my water, my nuts. I have everything prepared with my bag going to work. For the day. So if I don't get anything to eat when I go out there, because I'm a bit fussy when it comes to food, when go out there and buy
your backpack.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, with the food and everything when you enjoy.
Yeah, man.
I asked you about living alone, because quite a number of women, when they start living alone, or them get kind of under, and they don't have any inspiration to do nothing. Them not cook. Them just and so when I hear you say you live alone and you get up and cook every day,
Morning.
I said that is motivation.
And I do it every morning. I prepare my lunch, my breakfast, my porridge in the morning, and stuff. I do it every day. Every day.
Wow.
And as much as I have this ailment, I do not make it be a barrier for me to do anything at all. So when I feel my injury coming on, now I was practicing to do this thing, and I don't know, it's as if Satan said, you're not going to do it, you know.
When I practice to do the going and go down?
Yeah. Doing the exercise and doing my crab walk, and my back just took me. I remember Sister Eva, one of our colleagues here, and I said, no, sir, can't be nervous. No, I am going to do it. So when I started feeling the pain, I got up and I put on my TENS machine, I put on the ice, and I lay on it from the night. I turn up the TENS machine, and took the medication.
Yes,
because
you're going down. You're going down.
2008, I lost my sister to pancreatic cancer. And then when I started, it was then that I sort of get wise up and started on the health. She was a nurse. And, she usually be, but not as it is, that she would do certain things on the health side. But then when I noticed what she was getting, because we went to this herbal doctor, and she says, give her that, give her. I said, wow. I went to her boss, who was a doctor, and said to him, if I know now, if I had known what I now know, she would not have passed. Wow. Because I would be pumping the natural things into her. And that is where I started. My natural things. I don't take sugar. Juice.
Mm-hmm.
My juice naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Natural juice. One time a day, I'll have a glass of alkaline water.
Okay.
That just do your thing. Because I'm just proud of telling people my age anywhere I go. Oh, I'm 58 years old.
58 and living it.
Yeah.
58 and living it. Ladies.
Unstoppable.
Yes, unstoppable. Tell your daughter, Oberlin to add that to the fearless
She's
and
outside
flawless.
watching.
She's outside.
So she would
Yes,
have
man.
got
Tell
the
her to share it. Share the life now. Fearless and flawless and unstoppable.
No, fearless, flawless, and unstoppable.
Great, great, great. Kudos to these ladies living and enjoying. They are really encouraging us. And that's Judith there, my friend in Canada. Really, Oberlin, you are encouraging a lot of people. And not only Oberlin, but look here, no girl, when you tell me say you live and get up and cook every morning. You know how sometimes I never feel for do no cooking?
Any day I don't cook.
Mm-hmm.
Any day I don't do it. It's as if something missing from me.
Yeah.
I love to cook.
You have to cook. You're committed to it.
Yes.
Committed to eating good food.
Yes.
We're going to take a break and come right back. Really, really festive mood we're having here in the studios of Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music. We soon come back.
Baby, I love you this way. I'm going crazy from your love, yeah. Yeah. In the kind of mood, why not get rude? The climate is right for loving tonight. Like rhythm on the roof, the beat of the rain. This feeling of love so hard to contain. Let's drift away beyond space and time. One heartbeat, yours and mine. For me, with the flame of your love, I quench you with the stream of my love. Warm me with the flame of your love. I quench you with the stream of my love. Ooh, baby, 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 yeah. So I tell you, your passionate kiss brings shivers and bliss. I'm loving your touch, can't be too much. Boundless and free, forever we be. Ascending in love beyond galaxies. One heartbeat, yours and mine. Let's drift away beyond space and time. Warm me with the flame of your love. I quench you with the stream of my love, baby. I really want you to understand me now. With the flame of your love, I quench you with the stream of my love. Ooh, yeah. Food, why not get rude? The climate is right for loving tonight. Rhythm on the roof, the beat of the rain. This feeling of love so hard to contain. Let's drift away beyond space and time. One heartbeat, yours and mine. Warm me with the flame of your love. I quench you with the stream of my love. Warm me with the flame of your love. I quench you with the stream of my love.
Welcome back, folks. We want to welcome those folks on Instagram. We are live on Instagram, live on Facebook, and we're also on YouTube. We friends who love Fit FM, yes, and those of you who are joining us on www.fitfmja.com. Always with us. We thank you so much. Now, people, I don't even know what to say. And you know me, I always have something to say. But this evening, me really run out of words, you know. When I look and I listen to these women and the stories that they have, and for notice, some we are wasting time still, you know, waiting for something special to happen that might not happen. So while we are alive, while the Creator has given us this life and we have breath in our bodies, it is for us to be grateful to the Creator of life and be our best self. No wait for no particular thing to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I was much younger, I would say, you know, me now have no picnic until me can drive go to Bustamante Hospital. Me now take no bus go up there. That time I was living in Kingston. Trust me, I have 3 boys now. And when I had that first child, me never have no vehicle. So if me didn't have to go up to Bustamante, I would have to walk. But sometimes we put this limit on ourselves and we are waiting. Me now go do this until this happens.
Yes.
And sometimes this don't happen at all. So while we have life, which is the important thing, let us actually live and not exist and not just move from day to day to day to day. Just live, as Oberlin would say, if we love God and if God has put us here to enjoy life, why are we waiting until something special happens? Because life in itself is special. So let us embrace life and be our best. Judith, she going to take up her weights now. She going to dust them off. Yes, my friend Judith Green Buckley, she said, I'm going to take up my weights now. May I dust off my weights now. So the inspiration is going. Because that's what I want for us to do.
Yeah.
Bob Marley said, if my life are for me alone, me don't want it.
No.
So your life should inspire someone.
Yes.
And the things you do should inspire. We not tell everybody, we not preach to nobody, say, go out and inspire people now.
No.
But what you do ought to inspire others in a
Yes.
positive way. Earlier this week or towards the end of the week, we saw where a gun toting gangster was killed. And so many persons had mixed reactions. He was such a nice guy. He was this, he was that, and so on. And you wonder, but how come you have a life that has so much positive in it, but still it is dominated by negative?
Negatives.
Because what he's known for really is the gangster life.
Yes.
But the people who knew him maybe more closer, they knew that he had a soul that really people could love.
So he has impacted somebody too.
He has impacted somebody to Elsa.
Even in
You understand me?
Yes.
But we want to be really full-fledged,
Yes.
positively impacting people. Elsa, let me talk to you now
Yes.
and your take on life
Yes.
and how you are fearless and flawless.
Well, I must be very blessed because I cannot identify with the ailments. And so, but I'm happy to identify with the positive energy that is coming out of this group. So I am right on the threshold to go over into 50. And what I tell myself, and through my association with this group, is that all them something there, me not even call the word, me not want them, so they need to stay over there. So I too take my health serious, because without good health, we cannot have wealth. I really believe that, and I use it as a part of my mantra. So I do my walks, and I am very particular about what I eat. And positive energy, I believe that I believe in the law of attraction. What you give off is what comes back to you.
Yeah.
And so if every day you get up and you're quarrelsome and you are just negative, and wherever you go, whatever space you go into, that is what you do. That is what is going to come back to you. And so I try to associate with the kinds of people that will help to empower me in a positive sense. So, and then the nature of what I do in terms of work, a lot of people rely on me and come to me for support,
Mhm.
guidance, inspiration, as we have been speaking about. So we see the people with suicidal ideation, we see the people with depression, we see the people with the rare cases of mental challenges that coming up. But me, I'm a doctor, you know, I'm getting twisted. And I'm not in the medical field, but they do come to us. And so I have to work on protecting myself, preserving my health so that I can be there. So it is not by chance that we are in Trelawney today. It's a planned weekend because it is a getaway weekend. And so we really want to unleash, make some connections too. So because the idea of the program is to get other people to join us on this mission. And so we spread the word. So I was in Mandeville yesterday and I was just talking with a lady and I started telling her about the group. And she said, you know, me always I wonder when we can find one group to be a part of just to share. And then she just started opening up and sharing her story with me, which is quite a weight. And I say, you need to find somewhere to go and find some people who you can really share with and let go of some of the burden that you're carrying. Because we go through on a daily basis, and a lot of persons from their childhood have gone through trauma. And they take it into their marriages, they take it to work, they take it everywhere they go, but we don't know. And sometimes we class them and we put them in a particular category and we say, boy, they're miserable and then terrible, but we don't know their history. And sometimes if we would only stop and have that conversation, you would recognize that this person is bawling out for help and you need to probably guide them in the right direction because you may not be so empowered to give that kind of support and help, but you may know someone who can do that. And so I believe when we are around good friends and we are able to fellowship together, and I know Oberlin going to share some of her food where she says she pack up and carry a whole lot of something because she has no choice but to. Yes, yes. And that's the kind of fellowship that we have in this group. So if I go into Kingston and it's 12 o'clock of the night, I can call on Oberlin and say, listen, I come over here because I get stranded up here. So you understand me? So that is the kind of a sisterhood that we are building in this group. Fearless, flawless, and unstoppable, right? And so we just want to keep the momentum going and build the energy. So you will be hearing more from us, and we want other people. And we know you're a queen already. You're a part of us for some time now, Bev.
Yes.
So we're just going to build this momentum from day to day. And we want to keep it real. It's not something that because there are groups, but people are so afraid to be a part of a group where you can't express yourself, you can't be yourself and be who you really are. So being in this group, the intention is to get people to evolve into the best version of themselves, regardless of your background, where you come from, rich, poor, middle class, no class. Yes, but by the time you start this level of interaction, then you should be growing from strength to strength and becoming a better individual.
Wow, Elsa.
Yes.
Because we're streaming live on Facebook.
Yes.
Face the camera. I know you tend to probably want to talk back to me around here, but we want all the faces to be bright and fresh on Instagram and on Facebook and on YouTube. Right. So here, Judith, now, is this group on Facebook? Because obviously now Judith wants to be a part of this group, my friend in Canada. So we are going to talk to that. And she said, no, man, these ladies are feeding our souls. What a blessing. Yes. When I hear you talk, Elsa, about having, you can call on Oberlin and say, I get stranded in Kingston. May I come by? You know how many times we want to have that kind of assurance that there is somebody we can always call on, somebody who will hear what we have to say, somebody who won't take what the situation we are going through and tell other people or take it and cuss we or hold it against us. We need to have that kind of relationship.
Yes.
And as sisters, as queens, we want to have that kind of relationship where we're not judging nobody.
Yes.
We are fearless, flawless, and
And
unstoppable.
unstoppable.
We don't have
Yes.
time to judge people.
Yes.
Because sometimes I find we get too judgmental
Yes.
and we want to pronounce all kind of things on people and we don't know their stories.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
We don't know people's stories, and
True,
so we
true.
can't come out. And some of us are so righteous
Oh yes.
and come like a we a Jesus
Mhm,
mother.
mhm.
We just
Yes.
clean up.
Yes.
You know, and we're always judging people. We don't know people's story. We want to be free,
Mhm.
and let
Yes.
our conscience be our guide.
Yes.
Always. Ladies, I can't tell you how much I thank you. You know,
Mhm.
Oberlin, somebody's asking, do you eat meat? Tell more about not taking meds.
Okay.
Hold up the microphone.
I was taking like medication for diabetes mellitus, medication for hypertension, medication for everything, everything, quite frankly. In diabetes insipidus. Yes. That is it's my pituitary gland not working, so it affects my bladder. So I would pee at night and I would live in the bathroom. So one with diabetes mellitus, you lose muscles, and with diabetes insipidus, you lose water. So I should be looking like this, you know, because of those two conditions. But because when I said I started juicing and vegetable, every vegetable, I might not do all at once. Your leaf of life, very good, and tuna. What we call tuna, it's what's the other name for tuna?
Well, I think every Jamaican.
No tuna.
That's
And
okay.
yes, very good. And
So you juice the tuna?
yes,
Okay.
yes, I put the tuna in my juice. I eat an onion every day. Every day I juice one onion, and big onion every day. And sometimes I do garlic. I don't do garlic every day, but I do garlic sometimes. But I
So
will
you
do.
juice the onion with what?
I just juice all the juice together. So I may do carrots, celery, parsley,
And then
onion, one onion. Yes,
Okay.
but whatever juice I do, but I don't do all the vegetables at the same time. I will, you know, do some today, another set of vegetables. But every vegetable that you can think of, you know, I juice them, and so I might do 5. And it's not expensive if you do your, you know what, you know a vegetable we call parsley. It is
Yes.
parsley.
Parsley.
We call it parsley, but it's parsley, and that is grown
Wildly.
wild.
Yeah.
I juice that, you know. So and moringa. Moringa is something I take. Moringa is not what you call now a medication. It is food.
It is
Moringa
food.
is food.
It
So
has
you can
all the,
so you can eat moringa for breakfast. You can eat it for lunch, and you can eat it for dinner. And moringa, you can go and pick moringa
It's wild.
anywhere. So it is not difficult to eat well and to eat right if we really mean to do it. So these are some of the things that I do not to what the yellow thing name again?
Which one?
Like ginger. Turmeric, yes. I do turmeric. I'll take a tablespoon of turmeric. I put that in my juice too, sometimes. So I just move them around, you know, different vegetable, different spices. Cumin is very good for diabetes, you know. Yes. And I just move them around and do them. And that is how I keep away from medication at all. No
Okay.
medication.
So you're not on any meds now?
No. I say I've not been to the doctor for 4 years. My doctor maybe think I die a long time. No, I'm not joking. Because yes, okra water. I didn't know you were. Okra water. Yes, I just cut the okra, slice it, put it in water, and I drink my okra, and that is so soothing. Okra water, I drink it during the days. Yes, right through the day.
Wow,
Yes.
wow.
So that's
Tell
why
more.
I keep without getting. I don't even go to the doctor, and I am not afraid to say it. I don't go to the doctor.
We don't have any need to.
Oh, my vegetable soup?
Yes.
Before you talk about the vegetable soup, let me take some because we talk back to each other on Facebook. So Telma Gomez, I used to cook breakfast. I think she's referring to what you were saying. You get up every day and cook. I used to cook breakfast and lunch every morning for my mom and myself and reach Montego Bay from Falmouth by 8:30 for work. I took pleasure in doing so. Always have food at work. Yes, Telma. So yes, that's it. That's it. Welcome to Trelawney, ladies. That's Telma.
Thank
She's
you.
welcoming us. We appreciate you and are being inspired by you all. You see, that's what we want. We want to be able to inspire young women. And as Elsa spoke earlier about people who would have gone through some kind of trauma
Yes.
when you're young, and get to settle it,
Yes.
unresolved trauma, and it follow you into adulthood. And sometimes the trauma spill off into every aspect of your life.
Yes.
Your marriage,
Mhm.
your relationship with your children, and it just spill off at work. People don't know because that person would have shared their story.
Yes.
And then you wonder sometimes how we are so miserable with ourselves.
Mhm.
And if we're miserable with ourselves, we are going miserable with other people.
Everybody.
So when I hear you talk about, people would have gone through kind of trauma, I say, wow, this is what we are facing now
Yes.
because we see so much anger in the
Oh, yes.
society.
Mhm.
Men and
COVID.
Yes.
Yes.
because people can't get to go out. They
Mhm.
can't, some things let me say spill over on social media.
But at the same time, persons must learn to enjoy their own company too.
Talk to
I'm
the
going to tell
camera.
you something. In this group, it was Valentine's Day. We had a grand time.
A
Boom, Valentine.
Zoom Valentine
Yes,
party.
it was a bomb, man.
Mhm.
It was a bomb. And we enjoyed. So you don't have to be going out. You can do your own thing and enjoy yourself, because if you wait for that, yeah. If you wait on people to make you feel happy, you'll never be happy. You got to find happiness in yourself.
So Dawn Thompson is saying, hello, I am one of the flawless.
Hey, Dawn! Okay, since Dawn is here, I'll give you the story about the group. The group started by Dawn in,
Yes.
in Jamaica. She's in America. So the
Mhm.
group we started 50 plus. But because the women in Jamaica don't like, because somebody had asked if we were on Facebook. No, we are not on Facebook. We are we are on WhatsApp. Because the Facebook group, we weren't having a lot of interaction. So the lady who started it closed the group. But we kept together because we had this WhatsApp group as the planning committee.
Mhm.
So we just keep the group, and then we are going to
Rebuilding.
rebuild. So Dawn is the inspiration for the Jamaica group,
Mhm.
and then we started. So we are going to go back to Facebook, but we are rebuilding. So
Yes, Dawn is in Connecticut. She
Yeah,
said
she's
watching
in-
from CT.
yeah,
Yeah. So in answering Judith now, if the group is on Facebook, it will be soon.
it will be soon.
Yes.
Soon on
Yes.
Facebook, but
Yes.
you're on
On
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So if she wants to join the WhatsApp group,
We
she
just
could.
need her number.
Yes, I'm
We just need
yeah,
so
she
you
just
can
give her
indicate,
number,
yeah.
and we
Yes.
had it. And
Indicate.
we want some ladies, if you are vivacious, if you want to live, and as Elsa said, we are not judgmental in our group, because we are flawless ladies.
Mhm.
So we want to uplift
Each other.
each other. Yes,
Mhm.
that's what we are about. We're about living.
Mhm.
And we are not going to judge you, but we just want people who are active
Mhm.
and to be a part of our
Come
group.
with a renewal
And
of
come
your
with
mind.
yes.
Renewal of the
Your
mind.
mind.
Yes.
Yes, because in this time, a lot of females have been so depressed in this time.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes. Yes.
Don't know where to turn. Mothers, sisters, lots of relationship breakup in this time. Whole heap of up and down in this time. And if there's a group that we can just say, we need somebody to talk to,
Yes. Yes.
who is not going to judge you.
Yeah.
You understand me? Then we say we have this group that we can rely on each other, And look how social media has brought us together.
Oh, yes.
Just look, you know?
Yes.
So social media can be
Yeah.
used for good things.
Yes.
We don't always have to say this kind of demeaning things about
Mhm.
women. We can use it to empower ourselves. Oberlin, talk to us about because you showed me a picture a while ago. I wonder if you can show that picture, Julia, to our people on Facebook. How we going to make people see Oberlin in her competition, in her two-piece, in her a thong, yes, in her thong on in the bodybuilding competition at 60 what? What age was that? Oberlin?
I started at 62.
62.
Yes, I'm 64 now.
60. You
So
can
my
imagine.
first competition was in April. I was 62 the March,
Mhm.
and my first competition was in April.
So that way you
Yeah,
show me a while
and
ago.
I won.
In Jamaica.
Yes, it was an international competition. People came from abroad,
Mhm.
and I came first in my category. Yes.
60 and over.
Yes, yes.
People, we are trying to find
masters
it.
in the masters category.
Masters
Masters
category.
category.
We are-
Bikini masters.
Yes, we are trying to find
Yeah.
the picture, folks, because you
Yeah.
need to see it. Oberlin in her competition for the bodybuilding competition.
Yes.
You really need to see this 64-year-old woman. Really is an inspiration. We don't have no excuse. Once you have life, that is what is needed. We don't need not more than just life itself.
Yes.
And once we have life, we believe in the Creator. We believe in life. We have life here. Let us live and live our life in abundance. We find one? Yes. We find one. We are trying to see how we can show it to people who are on Facebook. Yes. So bring it up now. She's on the left. On the left. She's in the gold. Yes. She's the gold one there, folks. Yes. Can you believe she's right there? It's two of them. One is a little younger, and the other queen right there. Yes, that one right there. That is Oberlin.
And
Look,
that young lady, she said she was inspired by me to join to do the competition.
look. So Judith is saying, look for abs. Look for abs, Judith. I'm telling you, this is pushing me even further now because me kind of just lock off of the exercise. But Oberlin, trust me. Yes, Mr. Fitness is watching. Mr. Fitness, this is your kind of thing. Your kind of thing. So Rosalie Chung, I am very blessed at the age of over 70. Rosalie, over 70, to be able to communicate with the child within me. That's another thing too, ladies.
Yes.
She keeps me young with laughter and fun. And in the morning, I have on an empty stomach a juice lemon with virgin olive oil, chew 2 raw cloves at night with cider vinegar. So we are trying to get onto the screen. Yes, we're putting up on the screen now. Yes, it might be a little bright, but you should be able to see. Yes, so keep it that way. Go back up a little. We are trying to bring to you how Oberlin looks in her two-piece as she enters the competition. Yes. Are you able to see, folks? Yes, man. Just look at that. That is Oberlin, 64 and over. Look at that. We can do anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Once we have
Unstoppable.
life. Unstoppable. Wow, you go Oberlin. That is Thelma Gomez. We are really going to take this up. People, if you were looking for that group to inspire you, look no further, especially women. Look no further, because sometimes as women, we give so much to family, we give so much to children, we give so much to our relationship. We forget ourselves, you know.
Yes.
We really abandon ourselves, you know.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, we don't have nobody to blame but ourselves. So when you find a group of women who are saying, we are going to live for us, first of all,
Yes.
because you can't give of yourself what you don't have.
True.
So when you're able to inspire others, you first have to inspire yourself.
Yes.
And then now you're able to inspire others. Jolene is saying age is just a number.
Yes.
But Oberlin earlier said age is a
State of mind.
is a state of mind. So it passed number now.
Yeah.
It's a state of mind.
State of mind.
Not just a number, but a state of mind. Right. We're going to take a break and then we come right back It is Cultural Mix, and we're having an awesome time here in the studios of Fit FM 96.7. We have a few, more than 30 minutes left, and we're going to be still talking to these ladies as more inspiration is coming from what they do and how they interact with others. We soon come. Cultural Mix. Bev,
Never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still I had to try, yeah. Oh yes, let me get my words right and then approach you. Woman, I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry, no. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind, no. The way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen. She's a queen. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen. She's a queen. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I need her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind until the night that I seen her rise. My queen, so supreme. I can see it in her eyes, the way she smiles. Hey, yes, I know the king and queen crown. See, I'm tired, so I never leave your side. Just stick with me through the trial times. Oh, and she says she no mind. Alright, I know good man is hard to find. And she can't about that giant line. That's why she has no ties at this time. Yeah, I know many men are trying, but she needs to be more than wine and dine, because she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so divine. Oh, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen, so supreme. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen, so supreme, yeah. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, no, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen.
My Nubian queen. Folks, welcome back to Cultural Mix. Boy, some wine in a going in here. There's some people that sit down and a dance and a wine. It is Cultural Mix. And of course, I'm Bev Moonchild, your host, and we have some wonderful queens in here this evening. They are from the fearless, flawless, and unstoppable group. So Dawn is saying we're coming back better. I think she's referring to the group.
Yes.
We're coming back bigger and better.
Dawn.
Yes. Wow, amazing. Everybody's just enjoying. Yes, Queen Oberlin. You go Oberlin. I think they were looking at the pictures.
Yes.
And guess what? Big tune. This is a Taurus Riley tune.
Yes.
Everybody's talking about. You ladies are royal. Thank you all for the positive vibe. Wow, she looks fantastic. Bev, I'm dancing to this song right now. She's royal. And you know Rosalie is in the UK. And you know what time it is now in the UK.
Yes.
They are what?
Early
5?
morning?
Yes, about 12 o'clock now,
Yes,
or after
yes.
12, after
Yes.
midnight. But Rose, and she's up, yeah?
Yes.
So Dawn is saying, if you are watching and interested in the group, messenger myself and Oberlin. So when the Facebook page is up, we can notify you. You will have to answer some questions and have to actively participate. And actively participate, Queen. So if you are watching now and you want to be a part of the group, just send a messenger to Oberlin or Dawn. So many people sitting down dancing. Kay is asking. So many sitting down dancing people. You soon see people stand up, Kay. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself, man. How do you messenger? Okay. So you don't go on Facebook and how you messenger people if you are not their friends on Facebook? Because you'd have to add the person as a friend, first of all. Yeah. So you would add the person as a friend. So that would be Oberlin, OBERLENE WHYTE. So add her as a friend. And then now, when she accepts your friend request, you can messenger her. So Oberlin, look out for a Facebook request from Judith Green Buckley. I know everybody will try, add you and so on. And some of these people have ulterior motive. So let's listen out for that one from Judith. All right. So you have what? What you have there? A video?
No, her picture on Instagram for those on Instagram.
Oh, the people on Instagram to see what we are talking about. Because we are live on Instagram, live on Facebook, and on YouTube. And for the people who are listening on the web. 64. Oberlin, you're an inspiration.
Yes, after all.
Yes, in this time, we really needed this kind of lift for our spirit. Because sometimes we say, boy, what go on there really now. But when you see and you not only hear it, you not only see it on Facebook, but you see the person right in front of you, live and in living colors. This truly is an inspiration. So we really need this kind of, because as sisters, as queens, we need to have a group to support each other.
Yes.
We don't see that. We don't see that too much. Talk to us, Oberlin, about that kind of thing.
It's important, and you recognize that as you age, because so many people are living. Barbara said she's living alone. I am living alone too, but I am enjoying it. I don't have time to be alone. I've never been lonely in my life. Never.
Because there's a difference between alone
and being lonely. Yes. I've never been, because I have these queens and I have a very good relationship with my family. Family is very important. And you recognize how important family is when you retire. Yes, because you are out of that space now where you are busy and you have time, but then you get time for others. So we have to have good relationship with our family and our friends. My best girlfriend, we are friends for 40 something years. She is the person who encouraged me to get involved with my husband. Yes. My husband died. She was the one who received the message when my husband died. She has been with me through my children growing up until now. My room is in New York. I can just say, I am coming tomorrow, and my room is there, right there. And it's the same way at my house, my girlfriend, and we are friends from I came to town. So we need, and women have this thing to say that women are not good. It's not true.
Yeah.
If you are good, there are other good women.
Exactly.
If I am a good person, there must be other good persons out there.
Thank
so
you.
if you say woman not good, that means you are not good.
Exactly.
So we have to look deep within ourselves. What we look for, Elsa said it, with the energy that you put out there is the energy that you get back. So women, to me, women are good, but we are encouraged not to like ourselves. And we don't understand. We have to emancipate ourselves from mental slavery, because we don't understand what we are giving out. It is what we get back. What we are asking for is what we are going to get. So we need sisterhood. We need men. We need women. But sisterhood is very important in our lives.
Mhm.
And it is something that we should embrace because we are not an island. We can't live without each other.
Mhm.
I tell people all the time that if we were living in the jungle, we would behave like the animals. And we are how we are because of our interaction with people. So it is very important that we interact with people. So I encourage you ladies, be a part of our group. It's a warm, friendly, engaging, vivacious, and we are living. Active.
Party.
Yes. And Elsa said it before, that it's not by chance that we are in
Trelawney.
Trelawney. We did this last year in Portland. We had an excellent time. So we start planning right away where we're going next year, and we are in Trelawney this year, and we have some lineup. You would be surprised. Well, we told you about the go down there. That we are going after we leave here. We're going to do that. You know,
You have to
and
go to the
who can go
PCA
down
first.
full way? Have to go down halfway, but we have to go there.
One person outside the practice to look on their bed
From last night. She looked under the bed and couldn't come back. But that's how we are. We are not going to let anything. We are unstoppable.
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 Unstoppable. You were talking to me earlier,
Barbara.
Barbara, about your accident
Yes.
and how your back was so injured. Remember to look in the camera. Yes. Talk to the people out there because so much people think, say, you know, after you meet now accident and you injure your back, you know, go down again.
Boy, and I will be going down this evening and I expect to win the prize. With 2 spindles in my lower back, I will be going down.
You have them in
6
now?
Right. I have 2 spindles in my back with screws. I have 6 screws in my neck because my neck was broken in an accident. And right here in Duncan's, that's where I broke my back, right here in Duncan's, Trelawney.
Repeat that, girlfriend. Repeat what you say.
I met in an accident in 1999
Mm-hmm.
in Duncan's, Trelawney, and I broke my back,
Mm-hmm.
my lower back. And I'm here today because I'm meant to be here. I don't let it hinder me. I will be going down this evening.
Tell us what you have in your neck.
I have metal plates with 6 screws
In your neck.
in my neck. And I'm going. I am going. I remember when I left the hospital in 2012, I came home and I should have been on some morphine. And when I got home, I said, no morphine. The turmeric and the ginger and garlic.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I have it, it makes me feel as nauseous a
Mhm.
bit. But I took it and it helps. No antibiotic. No antibiotic. I don't deal with supplements like medication, like the synthetic
Yes.
medications, natural stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Natural stuff, it may take a while before, but once you believe in God and you believe in what you take, then it is good. You go with it.
Keisha
It's
say you're
healing.
here for a purpose.
I'm telling you,
Keisha
Keisha, thank
Edwards,
you.
yes. You are here for a purpose, and I believe you, Barbara. I couldn't believe that you have those things in your neck and back. No.
Yes.
And you
I'm
know you
going
have
to
some
be
people.
going down.
You have some people once them meeting a little.
Lame up, man.
Them no, not only lay them up, but them use it. Oh Lord, my back not so
Yes.
well. Me not so, and they bring on the pity on themselves. But when I look at you and see
Gentle
how
people.
you're full of life.
Gentle people, whenever I feel like I remind God that you said, you're not going to let me be paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
So I pull myself. I have to find the strength that
Mhm.
God has given me to move and to do it.
Mm-hmm.
There are times I may be aching and I don't make it to be a bother. I go with a smile every day. Persons will see me. When it gets real bad,
Mm-hmm.
then you will see a little thing on my face. Other than that, no. I don't use my injury as anything as to hinder me from doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Elsa,
Yes.
talk to us now about how we should really look forward, no matter how life look down, no matter how things come down on us sometimes. It is important that we look forward and have hope.
Yes. It is said, I think it's Marcus Garvey who says, without confidence in self, you're twice defeated in the race of life. And so it is important for us to believe in ourselves. And oftentimes you may come across situations where people tend to put you down, right? You have to stand up and rise above all negative criticisms, right? And you have to do this continuously, and you have to remind yourself. You have to do things to validate yourself, right? Sometimes you may need a nudge. Find that person who can nudge you on. I remember one of my colleagues, well, two of them, they had interviews for promotion, and they came to do dry run with me. And I listened to them speak, but you could see the doubt and the fear. And I want to tell people that fear incapacitates you. And if you start being fearful of stepping out and being who you are, you're done, right? So you have to try as best as possible to rise above your fear, right? Right? So you always try to let your faith be bigger than your fear. And when I listened to them, and I said, but it's like you're not convinced in what you're saying about you. Nobody can tell you about you. You know yourself from birth, right? And so you should not be looking to these interviewers to put a stamp on you and say you're good or you're not good. You first need to tell yourself that you're good. And once you believe, right, it's very important to believe in yourself. The universe, people say the sky is the limit. For me, the universe is there to conquer, right? And you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Once you believe, and part of my thing, if I want to achieve an objective, I keep talking it into being. So I keep telling myself, I want this, and by X time, and I set my timelines. By X time, I must have this, and I'm going to do this, right? And it has happened. It has been realized over and over again for me, So I just want to encourage persons, believe in yourself, talk things into being, and believe it. Once you believe it, you will receive it. And you must not think that some things are unattainable, or that is too big for me, or this can't happen. Not to go into any great details, there's a young lady that we sent off to Dubai. And I called Oberlin and I said, Oberlin, this young lady needs to go to Dubai. It was a Friday and she was to leave the Tuesday, right? And Oberlin said, all right, me call her back. And within 2 hours, she had raised $100,000. And by the next morning, we were paying $140,000 towards her plane fare. She has gone to Dubai and is back here in Jamaica. So this is the kind of energy when you work together and you believe it can happen. 2 working days it took for her to get her visa. The visa was for 2 working days. And the 2 working days would have been Sunday and Monday. No, she started the application Friday evening, right? And just by the energy that we were building and saying, it has to happen, she has to go, right? By Monday morning, she got that message to say that, you have got your visa. Monday morning, we were on our way to get to Clarendon to get her to do her COVID-19 test. And trust me, she went, she had a good time, represented Jamaica well, and we were happy to know that we were able to work together, right? Oberlin met her and it's like she knew her forever. Yes? So this is the kind of energy that we talk to. Anything, we are unstoppable, as you have injected that word, which I think is a buzzword, a powerful word, and we need to believe that. But if you put limitations on yourself,
you're not going to achieve it.
You're done.
So Judith is saying, if you have no confidence in self, you are twice defeated in the race of life.
Yes, that's what I said.
Thank you. This is deep, Marcus Garvey.
Yes.
You talk about helping a young lady. I'm going to tell you something. and
Yes.
Oberlin is here.
Yes.
I was talking to a senior, and just by talking to her and exchanging some words with her, because sometimes we see people and we feel like we're better than them, and sometimes we feel too much in ourselves. So we see people and we feel like we are above them.
Yes.
I was talking to her, and just by talking to her, I realized that she didn't have a toilet at home.
Mhm.
So she would leave her house to go about a 10 minutes walk to use the church's bathroom. So she has trained herself to use the toilet in the morning. Go throughout the day, go home. I didn't ask her, what if to take you in the night? I think it was too intrusive, eh? And I said, listen, I'm going to see how I can use my platform to kind of see if I can raise some funds to help her to get a toilet,
Yes.
And I can tell you, Judith is one of them, and Rosalie Chung,
Yes.
who said, no, we have to help. And so much other persons came on. They're on here this evening. Keisha, because she has the name Edwards too.
Yes.
We are sisters now. And guess what? Oberlin, as you talk about Oberlin, she said, Bev,
Yes.
we are going to see what we can do.
Yes.
We managed to have gotten the septic tank for her, and we got the tractor yesterday, came in, dug the hole, and that is set. So the biggest part of the thing is off. And I'm saying sometimes we don't understand the help we can offer people
Yes. Yes.
together,
Yes. Yes.
because you alone can't do it, you know.
No.
But when you put it out and others see that it is really a cause for somebody else and not for you, they will chip in and they will help. And we are looking towards now finishing off for her. We have some other things to do, but guess what? The greatest part is to have gotten the septic tank for her and to dig the earth and for it to go down now. So we have the plumbing work and to install the toilet
Wonderful.
and so on. And I'm saying, ladies, you are doing an awesome job. Sometimes people go through life and they may have families, but families not help them.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And you wonder what could have caused that kind of rift between families, that families not helping. But people are people.
Yes,
And some of these
yes.
people are families.
Yes.
So we need to step out and understand that families is not limited to just blood relation.
No, exactly.
And this is what I'm seeing existing in this group now.
Yes. Yes.
Family, but you're not blood related because
True.
you have the same vision,
Yes.
you have the same mission, and you come together as a family,
Yes.
a family of queens.
Yes.
And this evening, I really want to say how grateful I am to
We
have
are
you all
grateful
here.
for you too.
To be here, to inspire so much people, because people are just saying, wow, 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 wow. People just inspired by you guys being here. And I'm saying, let us do this more often. Let us have more groups of fearless, flawless, and unstoppable
unstoppable.
women.
Yes.
Because we always say, it's the woman who rules the society,
Yes.
But
You know?
it is.
You know?
It is.
Who run the world?
It is. No, it is, Mev. It is.
Yes.
And I say that so much because I told you that I have to come back on your
On the
program.
program, yes.
Yes. Because you say that, and what comes to mind, I was in this region of Sudan, Darfur.
Mhm.
And in that region, it is a very much a patriarchal society.
Mhm.
Everything is about the men. And because the women cannot get a chance to be involved,
Mhm.
they are like still at the Eden's gate. And I'm not joking, they are right there. Just when the God chief man out of the Garden of Eden, they stop right at the gate and they don't move.
Mm-mm.
Because women are not involved. And I know that in Jamaica, it is because of the women why we are where we are.
Mhm.
Yes. So women are very important,
Yes.
you
Mhm.
know?
Ranique, I think Ranique is your daughter.
Yes.
Fearless, flawless, and
Unstoppable.
unstoppable queens. You are an inspiration. We are no lone rangers, Judith is saying. Together, so much can be done.
Yeah.
Together, everything can be done, but we just have to. This thing about trust. Let us talk quickly about trust, because sometimes they say, "Why, I don't know. Anyway, too much woman there."
Mm.
Have you ever heard that before?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Huh?
I heard it, but I've never had an issue anywhere at all that I've worked Elsa and I used to work together. Barbara and I used to work together. I have never had an issue where I work with women. Never. Because I don't entertain gossip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't entertain bickering.
Mm-hmm.
I don't entertain petty squabble. It is unnecessary. It doesn't have to be. So
Unhealthy.
it is very unhealthy. And I want to live until I am 100. Yes. So I am not going to entertain anything that is negative. Things have to be positive. My trainer is outside there and she is not even reach our age, but she has to be in the company of the
Women
Your
of
trainer
wisdom.
is
women
here?
of wisdom. Yes, my trainer. Yeah, my trainer is out there.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yeah, she's outside there. She has to be in the company of the women of wisdom because she don't reach the age yet, but she has to be, because of how we are. We are not going to be judging other women. You are not going to be hearing bickering. You are not going to be hearing abuse. You are not going to be hearing us talk about. Yes, it's about
But we'll
positivity.
laugh at each other.
It is about so trust. And I keep saying to people, if I trust myself, there must be other people who are trustworthy.
Trustworthy, yes.
Yes. So I have to see myself
In
through-
others.
in others or through others, you know.
Mhm,
So if I am not trustworthy, then I will see everybody as untrustworthy. But if I am somebody to be trusted, then I can trust Barbara and I can trust Elsa and other women too.
Mhm.
It is often said, trust is to a relationship like oxygen is to life.
Mhm.
Okay.
So without the trust, then pretty
Speak up,
much
speak
your
up, Elsa.
trust is to a relationship like oxygen is to life. So without the trust, basically you're fighting a losing battle, and it's like you're killing yourself slowly. You know, if that element is not in the relationship, whether it is a group relationship, an intimate relationship, trust is very, very critical to that, the sustainability of that relationship.
I want to touch something quickly, Oberlin, and you ladies here. This group of queens,
Yes.
right? Talk to me now about those who may say, boy, me have husband and me have to look after my husband and me have to look after my picking them. Me not have no time for go around we don't have no time. Talk to me. Me not have no time.
Elsa is a mother of two.
Yes.
Me not have no time because me have this to do, me have that to do. I'm a husband and me pick them. Talk to us.
I could remember it. I don't know if it was Elsa or Barbara who said, if you have to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others. You have to love yourself first before you can love other people.
Yes.
And in loving yourself, if you really love yourself, you're going to take care of yourself. Yes, first, if you are healthy in mind, body, and soul, that is how we are going to be able to take care of the children and to take care of the husband too. But if you are unhealthy, you're going to have an unhealthy relationship with both children and husband and home and family and community. But so we have to be healthy for ourselves, and to take care of ourselves, we are able to take
And
care of others.
sometimes we fool ourselves, right? That we're giving off our best by being present. But trust me, sometimes a man wants to see you back a little bit. Yes. And even your children, sometimes they need a break from you. And when you take that break and you rejuvenate, you come back bigger and better. But we fool ourselves and believe that my daughter, last weekend I had a wedding and I wasn't at home. And she said that, Mommy, I think I do more when you're not here. And I thought she was Gordon Ramsay because she cook. I said, I never know you could have done my something here. And I saw me see knife I go. And I thought this girl was a handicap. So she took over the kitchen. When I'm at home, the kitchen is dirtier because everybody think they must come and throw down things in the sink. But they know that when I come in back home, the kitchen sink needs to be cleaned. And I went home to a clean kitchen, a clean sink. I got photographs of breakfast that was prepared, of dinner that was prepared. And I am overworked when I am at home. So them need because we need little space. So me need my time and they need their space too. But you plan because before the year ends, then I have a plan for us to go out together. So organizing, planning, all of these things have to come together for you to get the desired outcome that you're looking for. But lockdown, you said that's why so much domestic violence in the home, because we fool ourselves and say that we need to stay here, right? When people need a little bit of breather, right? And even with COVID here too, it is limiting us and the man them used to go out and go about them business and everybody have to be in the same space with our lockdown Sunday, lockdown Monday, all this lockdown, and they're tired of each other. There is no outlet and people become stressed and then they start verbalize and from there then get physical and it's just problem on top of problem. Stark in reality.
Yes. How you feel about that, Oberlin?
No, but it's the reality of life.
Yes.
It is the reality, and we can't stray away from reality. We just have to understand and face it. You know, that's what it is.
Barbara?
You know, gentle folks, I'm going to implore you all that each day you get up, spend at least 15 minutes with yourself. That is important. Self first. Spend at least 15 minutes with yourself, doing something that you feel good about yourself with.
Yes. That is something that we really need to do. Make an effort, a concerted effort to do something for ourselves. Because sometimes, as Elsa say, we just feel that we are just this very important person that we must always be around. And we must give instruction, and the house can't manage without we, and the house are going to pop down if we not there. But frightened to know that when you leave, everybody stand up on them foot, you know, because you know, mommy not there, so they have to do what they have to do.
Independent and
Yes,
grow.
Exactly.
we are not no center post under umbrella.
Yes, that's a good one. Center post under the umbrella. We think that we are hold up the umbrella.
Not a thing.
You know, so we really need to face reality and know that life will go on without, because what if God forbid we're dead?
You know,
Yes.
life is going to go on.
Don't life continue?
Just like that.
Yes, life
Yes.
continues. So we really have to, and for those people who have them husband and so on, you're dead, the husband gonna find one next wife.
1, 2.
Not true.
Female
Sometime
have
out
it already.
before you're dead, then find one. You know, so think about self and how you are going to be better for yourself, so you can be better for others.
Yes.
Right.
We now say you must just center yourself around yourself.
No,
But-
don't be selfish.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but put some value, self-worth.
Yeah.
It's very important. Put some
So,
value on yourself.
so you can help self. So as we have a little over under 10 minutes, final words from each of you.
Oberlin. Run it, Oberlin.
Okay. Since Elsa put me into the hot seat, I'll take it because I'm living.
Yes.
I just want to say to the ladies out there, the ladies who are listening, and everybody for that matter, whether man, woman, or child who is listening, I am just going to repeat ditto. God has blessed us. Thank Him for His blessings. Thank Him every day. God is good. God is great. Thank Him for His food. Amen. But we must be thankful. We are not giving thanks enough for being here, for being unhurt. We're not giving thanks for being alive. We're not giving thanks for all that we have received. We don't give thanks enough. And in giving thanks to God, we live a fulfilling life. And to live a fulfilling life, a life that is pleasing, we don't complain. Because it could have been much worse, but it is very good. And sometimes we complain because we don't have something to compare with. I was in a country named Sudan, and I was in a place named Darfur. And when I see how the women in Darfur live, if I could take them to Jamaica for a vacation, I would. Because there is nothing, and I would love everybody to go and read up about Darfur. There is nothing there. The place is desert, and it is very dry. And the people depend on UNHCR for food sometimes when it is drought. And there is absolutely, the women walk. They're not accustomed to vehicles. And they would walk out into the road. They walk just like the animals. They walk everywhere. I used to collect money to give the husband when they're getting married to buy a donkey for the wife. Because a donkey in Darfur is like a Benz car in Jamaica. So Jamaicans, let us stop complaining. Let us thank God for his blessing and his gifts to us. Let us be grateful and let us live unconditionally to the glory of God. Those are my words to you. Praise the Lord.
Amen. You might have said it all, but you will say it on different something. Yes. In your own words. Barbara.
You know, big on bossy. You know, I'm happy to show off on them that I was able to take the fearless, flawless, and unstoppable women to my parish to debut and reignite this group. Now, if you understand Trelawney people, there ain't no ordinary folks, right? Powerful, hardworking. When they turn up in the hills there, so so I'm very elated about being here for this weekend, and I appreciate the fact that Queen Bev Moonchild, who I recognize is also from my alma mater, Knox College. Am I correct? Yes. Right? So it's a lot of things happening here. So I'm quite elated to know that we were able to come and share in this significant way to mobilize the energy in this group and to get other women to come on board. One hand can't clap. We say a whole lot of things here today, a whole bag of things, but we need everybody. We need the diversity. We need the creativity. We need the innovativeness, and everybody have like something to offer. It is often said, together each achieves more. And so we need people from Western Jamaica, Central Jamaica, Eastern Jamaica to build out. We don't know where our next stop will be in terms of us having... I won't be there next year. It's my big year. But I'll be there in spirit, like how Dawn and the other persons in the US are here in spirit this afternoon or this evening, but more power to this group. And I appreciate the synergy that's in this four wall here today. Really feel comfortable. And I want to thank you, Team Fit FM. And we'll continue to watch you and follow you as we go along.
Yes, great. Lovely, lovely. Barbara.
Well, I want to thank you, Bev Moonchild, for accommodating us and the rest of your staff. I want to thank you. It is a good thing being here today, and I'm happy that we are being highlighted. The group has been highlighted a bit more. And as the others say, Elsa and Oberlin says that they are welcoming persons to come on board. We need persons to come on board who are vibesy. Persons who will be unstoppable. Persons who will participate, active, because this is the type of group that we have. We just want to say thanks for accommodating us in cultural mix, and we will come back again.
Okay, good. So we are coming to that moment, ladies and gentlemen. We kind of coming down our cultural mix. We have 5 minutes to go. We want to thank everybody who joined us on Facebook. Judith, Renee, Keisha, Jeline. We want to thank everybody. Rosalie. We want to thank all of you. Dawn. We want to thank everybody who joined us on Facebook. The people who are watching on Instagram Live, we thank you so much. The people who joined us on www.fitfmja.com. We thank you so much. And those of you who listened to us on the 96.7 FM band, we love you all. It's Cultural Mix this evening. We had a full house. Our ladies are here. Fearless, flawless, and unstoppable. We can't stop them. We can't stop ourselves. Only
Not
we
at
can stop
all.
ourselves, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
And nobody can stop. Only we can stop ourselves. Living our life, understanding that we do not cast judgment on anyone.
Yes.
We are flawless each day of our lives, and we allow others to be their fearless and their flawless self. We want everybody to be unstoppable. Can you imagine if all are we just unstoppable? So, hey, it will be a Jamaica and a world to reckon with. We really need to go within ourselves and understand that we hold back ourselves, and we need to just free up ourselves.
Same
Free up
so.
ourselves. Let us free
Yes.
up ourselves this evening, ladies and the gentlemen, because the gentlemen them too
Yes.
need to free up themselves.
Yes,
Cultural
very
mix again
important.
another evening. And are we going to wine and go down?
Stay down there, girl. Stay down there.
Only for hot gal in the place. Them want to wind them ways. Tell them forward in a ace. But the bang bang embrace, yeah.
Early morning love, she get it good from she rise. But put it on so good and make sure shake out she ties. Smile upon her face, me know she pleased with this eyes. Coming around to make them gyal a roll out them eyes. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down
Yeah,
there.
go down.
Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Wine for your good makes it a drip off of me body, yeah. Oh, you're full of chatter, you can keep up with me energy. What a every night of it, embedded in your memory. Little bubble up, it treat it like a melody.
What you gonna do when there is nobody that do it better than this reggae guy? I can do this every morning, every evening. I just screaming straight back to sunrise.
Bang 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 bang, yeah.
Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down
Yeah,
there.
go down.
Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Yeah, nobody fight it, just get in a the position and boss one. Never you forget this is your mission. If you take a girl, man, you want it in a condition and boss one. Take a sip and lose the inhibition. Cause when you depend it, you start my ignition. See you swinging it and this is my ambition. We give you the little love, make you turn and twist and me give you the speed, make you balance and grip on.
Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down
Yeah,
there.
go down.
Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Stay down there, girl. Stay down there. My time to wine. Let them know say that nobody can stop me shine. Caribbean girl, they never clean and refine. Girl, just make them know that you are one of a kind.
Tell them I do it right. I pop into the night. I saw me do it right. One thing with a dope man and get the high five. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down
Yeah,
there.
go down.
Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Yeah, go down, 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 down.
Move that up, move that up, move that up, move
Yeah,
that
go
up,
down, 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 down.
move that up, move that up, move that up, move
Yeah,
that
go
up,
down, 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 down.
move that up, move that up, move that up, move
Yeah,
that
go
up.
down, 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 down.
And we can handle the man straight up.
Yeah, go down.
Fit FM is owned and operated by Communistation Company Limited, located in Stuart Castle, Duncan's Trelawney, Jamaica. We broadcast on FM 96.7 locally and is heard worldwide on Fit FM.